So Airbnb just released a survey where they polled over 100 people who stayed in Airbnbs over 100 times to get their likes and dislikes. Let's look at that and figure out what's important.
If you're new here, my name is Ralph Nara, and over the last 20 years, I've been buying real estate and lending money on real estate for all types of properties. But I'm not here to sell you on me. I'm here to tell you how I did it. Over the last few years, I've amassed a short-term or Airbnb portfolio worth over $20 million. With that, it's allowed me to retire younger, replace my income from other ventures with all short-term rental income, and travel all over and even own properties in other countries.
Airbnb, besides vacation stays, which you know that I'm fond of if you watched any of my videos, has become a place where people preferably like to stay because they want to feel like they're at home. They don't want to feel like they're at a hotel. They want to go someplace where they have a kitchen and space and outdoor space and privacy, and they want the amenities of their house even when they're not at their house, especially people like digital nomads, right? People who are going other places just to work, or they just work from all over the place. They want to feel like they're at home. What do you need to have as an Airbnb host, or what should you be looking for in a home if you're looking to buy one, if you're going to attract more people to your homes that want to come back more than ever? Because what I'm realizing now, especially with these platforms, as Airbnb and VRBO and PeerSpace get more and more expensive, between fees and percentage they're taking, in general, the idea would be you would like to create a business where you can drive people into your houses without using the platforms. Even though the platforms give you security in a lot of ways, especially insurance, and take a lot of the liability off you when something goes wrong, the idea would be to move people into your house so you can get more money and give less money away, right? To do that, you have to get guests to want to come back. So how do you get guests to want to come back? So let's talk about a few ways that I've seen in my own homes, and from reading the list, I can agree with and or disagree with. Number one, and you'd be shocked at how important this is, but comfortable beds, pillows, and linens. People complain more about towels not being plush than anything you could possibly imagine. And more importantly, if you go somewhere and get a good, peaceful sleep, or you get rested from being in your home away from home, it's something you remember and something you want to experience again. Having a comfortable bed, having comfortable pillows, having good towels, possibly bathrobes, nice linens in the bathrooms goes a huge way with people. It's a nice little amenity that doesn't cost you a lot of money, because truth be told, the difference between a $20 towel from Walmart and a more plush towel that you can get on Amazon or Bed Bath & Beyond is probably another $30 or $40 a towel. For a few $100s, you may earn yourself a few $1,000s more, where people wanting to stay or coming back to your home than you come back before. So comfortable beds and linens, which was something that came up in this poll, I think is really, really, really important. And it's something you should definitely look at. Kitchenware. Kitchenware is so important. In all of our homes, we have pots, pans, cookware, plates, sufficient amount of plates for people who are supposed to be staying there. So my maximum allowed. So if I have a home that's fit for 10, we have plates for 12 or 14. So you want to have sufficient dinnerware and kitchenware. You want to have little things that are going to help in that situation, like spices, sugar, salt and pepper. When you go to an Airbnb and there's nothing there and it's bare, it's like staying in a hotel without the hotel amenities. You want to give them more than they would get in a hotel. So kitchenware, good cookware, good pots and pans. If you can get something like an air fryer, or what goes over huge in our homes is having a really, really good coffee maker and good coffee. Nothing makes somebody feel at home more by getting up in the morning and having better coffee making than they have at home, if possibly, and having good coffee to make. That could go over huge, and that creates a good experience for your guests. So people come to your home and stay at an Airbnb because they want to go out to dinner less. They want more of a feeling like they were at home, where they don't have to eat out every single night. They want to go to the supermarket or Instacart or order food in, right? Order food that they can cook in. You want to give them sufficient enough stuff to be able to do that in your home. So that could play a huge part and give somebody a really, really good experience. I can't express this any more strongly than Wi-Fi may be the most important thing in your visitor's experience. Wi-Fi is so important. Almost everything we do at this point is on Wi-Fi. It's on our smartphones and our tablets and our laptops. And when people come to your home, you want to have fast, reliable Wi-Fi. So it's important when you're setting up the home. And by the way, my homes and a lot of Airbnb homes run off of their smart homes, right? Your cameras are Wi-Fi enabled, your doors are Wi-Fi enabled, Your thermostats, my Nest thermostats are all Wi-Fi enabled. My TV, because I use Roku and YouTube TV in a lot of my homes. I use Alexa in a lot of my homes. Those are all Wi-Fi enabled. If you don't have good, strong, reliable Wi-Fi, you're going to have huge problems. It could affect your whole entire booking. I've lost money more times than I'd like to think about because the Wi-Fi went down and I couldn't change things I needed to change and I couldn't make it a good experience. So reliable Wi-Fi and Wi-Fi extenders if needed. So I would walk your home or walk a home you're looking to buy possibly and see where there's dead zones, right? I've been through this, so I have a lot of examples. Sometimes when you have people staying at your home, because everybody's on Wi-Fi and there'll be 8 smartphones and 5 tablets and computers, and I think that you have to be forthright about what the capability and capacity of your Wi-Fi is. Hey, it can fit a maximum amount, and you're gonna have to test these theories. It's not something that necessarily comes in a box. But hey, anything more than 5 devices on the Wi-Fi at once is going to slow it down. Just be aware. Let people know that up front. But having strong Wi-Fi and accessible and reliable Wi-Fi is super important. So that's something that can either hurt you or help you. What I can tell you about short-term rental properties and Airbnb in general is that it's the little tiny things that people are going to like and or dislike, right? They want to feel like they're getting something out of there that and just like the little things when getting to a house that makes them feel welcome. Like for instance, when you get to our homes, there's a bottle of wine, there's a card welcoming them, there's instructions for everything, there's a booklet that shows them everything they want to do. Those things go a long way in getting people to get comfortable in your home and want to stay longer. So just little things like that, an ice maker, a functional ice maker, all that stuff plays a big. So these are 3 things that I came up with from their list that I thought really, really made sense. There's other things, but the overall message is to get into the niches and to know what you would want in these homes. Every single home that I've bought at this point is this place that I would want to stay, 1. And secondly, it has amenities of things that I would like for myself. The right toaster oven, the right microwave, the right coffee maker, Alexa. By the way, Alexas at this point, you can go into Home Depot and get them for $30 or $40 each. Having one in multiple rooms is great. People want to listen to music. They want to get up and hear the news. They want to hear the weather. It's easy to say, hey, Alexa, what do I have it? So getting those for each room creates a different amenity experience for your customers that sets your property apart from others, and it's going to want to make them come back, and it's going to possibly get them to come back and book directly for you and not through the platforms. So these are great things to add to your Airbnb. Look for in your Airbnb if you're buying one, or think about ahead of time before you furnish or get started your Airbnb. I hope you're enjoying this. If you want to see anything more about short-term rentals and Airbnb properties, check out our YouTube channel. Leave us a comment, shoot us a message. We'd love to get feedback to hear what you want to hear next. Thanks. Talk to you soon.